So today in the juicing chamber we have 180. Hello.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you. How I wish I were a bird.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Happy April Fools, guys. The prank. You got pranked.
Get pranked, bro. All right.
Prank bear.
So how you doing this fine morning? I very unfairly got you out of bed. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was alright. Not too bad.
Yeah, you have a
About
good
4 or
sleep.
5 when my alarm went off, but I feel fine now.
Ah, the coffee is flowing within the veins.
It is, yeah.
That's what I like to hear. Cut you open, you
How are
bleed
you
coffee.
doing this fine morning?
I'm super, thank you. I cannot complain. I slept at least
You
3
having nice
hours.
weather too?
Pardon?
You having nice weather as well?
Yeah, it's nice. I've got laundry outside. I'm like being a proper adult and stuff.
Damn.
I know, right?
Damn.
the most mumsy I could be. Oh, right off the bat, we've been asked to hydrate. I'm not going to make you do press-ups at the beginning of the morning, so... But I will say, grab your favorite beverage of choice and have yourself a drink. Oh, coffee. Have the coffee. It's early. Cheers!
I'm drinking out of my face.
Drinking out of my face.
Aware.
That's what I like to hear. It sounds a little bit weird out of context, but 180 is rocking the moose mug. So drinking out of my face.
Moose mug TM. Moose mug coming soon.
Maybe.
Maybe next April Fools.
Yeah. Give me a year to work on that. Maybe later today, Goose merch drops. One day only. But no, thank you for being here. So first and foremost, please introduce yourself.
No.
That's not allowed.
Hello, I'm 180. I am a protractor. I'm an angular angel, and I play Monster Hunter. I've actually been playing Mario Kart 8 recently, which is weird because there's a new Monster Hunter game out, but...
Yeah, that's bizarre. Who are you? Where's the real 180?
I know, it's crazy.
I know. Outrageous. But also, I'll challenge you in Mario Kart. I'll take you down.
Yeah?
Yeah, I reckon I can take you.
Terrible. I haven't played Mario Kart since I was a wee boy.
No, I'm actually
beaten by the hard CPUs. Bad.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I thought I was decent at Mario Kart until I played against some people in the community and I was firmly put in my place. I'm like, okay, I suck. I see.
Easily done, I'm sure.
Yeah. Alright, if you had to introduce yourself again, using only 3 emojis, what 3 emojis would you pick?
A tractor emoji? Probably not.
Probably.
Ruler, eggplant, brain exploding, head exploding one. You know the skull exploding one? That one, actually.
That just solid exploding eggplant ruler. I see.
Yeah. You didn't ask me to describe myself accurately with them, so...
Well, you know what? I'll take your word for it.
No, don't. I'm lying.
No. Now I just think you're just trying to be modest. All right. Well, what's your favorite beverage of choice? Of like
Rum.
all of them, just do rum.
Neat rum. I do like me some neat rum.
Just neat rum. You know what? I like that idea.
I do like pineapple juice.
Yeah? Or just neat or with rum?
Why not both?
That is fair.
Virgin pina colada, extra alcohol.
I do love a pina colada. In our house, we call them penis colliders, but
You're not alone.
It's just more fun. Basically, one of the younglings asked for they had like virgin pina coladas somewhere we were, and they misheard what it was called, and they asked for a virgin penis collider. I was like, well, that's what that's being called forever now. So in our
Heard that
house,
before, possibly from you, but
yeah, probably from me. That's
I
not the
feel
first
like
time
it's
I
not an
said that.
uncommon name for
Yeah,
it.
the penis
I feel like other
collider.
people have made that mistake and/or said it on purpose.
Yeah, it's like that's it. I feel like it's a good name. Probably wouldn't see them stuck in the shelves in Tesco, but you know, in general.
What's that song? If you like penis colliders. There you go.
Yeah, that works. If you could eat only one thing for the rest of your life, what you picking? Like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the same meal.
That's a hard one. It's got to be some kind of meat. Not steak. I don't know. Chicken, probably. Probably chicken.
Chicken's very versatile, to be fair.
Chicken and rice. Apparently, that's like what people who like bodybuilding eat. Like, I'd eat that. I'd eat that for every meal. I love chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice, bit of broccoli. You'd just be like buff 180.
What do you mean? Or is that trying to imply I'm not already buff?
Well, you'd be super buff if that's all you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Snacks, chicken and rice.
Yeah, but you still got to do exercise to get buff.
That, well, yeah, I guess, fair. But you know, just imagine, you know, you go to the cinema and you everyone else is there, popcorn, nachos, you box of Maltesers. You're like chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice. I'll blend it and have it as a drink.
oh, that would be so thick.
Oh yeah.
like a
Maybe a splash
soup.
of water.
Yeah,
Or
I
a
guess.
splash of
Yeah,
water.
it's just soup. It's just soup at that point. I envisioned like just like trying to choke down this solid, viscous.
I'm imagining like rice pudding, but with chicken.
Oh no, that's a horrible consistency.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
What would you just like cold straight out of the fridge? Your cold chicken rice pudding.
Well, if I have to have it for every meal, then I've got to enjoy some of it, haven't I? Some of it's pudding.
I guess yeah. No, I'm thinking like yeah. You have your dinner. You have a starter of chicken and rice. Your main of chicken and rice, and your dessert of chicken and rice. Yummy.
I could survive.
Yeah. I guess there's nothing saying you can't put seasonings. It's just that has to be your meal. No, fair.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I do like to eat nice food, but at the same time, I'd quite happily just give it up for something really easy to eat.
So you like bread. Bread is so good and versatile. There's so many types of bread.
I do like some bread.
Bread's delightful.
But you can't eat bread anymore now that you're a goose.
That's fine. Everything in moderation. Bread and
You'll
occasional peas.
explode or something.
I've had worse.
It is geese that can't eat bread, right?
Yeah,
Or is it
yeah.
swans?
I think it's just
Both.
birds in general shouldn't eat bread because like they get super bloated and then
Yeah.
the ultimate.
Goes the birdie.
Yeah, that's the song, right? Half a
Yeah,
pound of bread in the
probably.
goose, half a pound of peas, something. Now she's dead. I don't know I actually know the rhyme. Something like that, probably.
I do like my geese breaded.
All right, speaking of food, if you were a kitchen appliance, which appliance would you be?
A whisk, electric whisk.
Yeah? Any particular reason why you would just whisk stuff? Multifunctional. Doesn't get used all of the time, but when you do, god damn it, you are being used.
If your drill breaks, it could be a makeshift drill if you need it.
that is true. That is true. Just I can never say that feels very 5-minute crafts. You know, like they're trying to drill something into the wall and they're like, oh no, I can't function this. Oh no. And then
Have you ever seen William Osman?
I don't know.
He's a YouTuber. He used to do like testing 5-minute craft videos. It's so funny.
Yeah,
And they were all just a travesty. They were all just so bad. I
5
was like, yeah, that's not gonna work.
so, like 5-minute crafts is such like a car crash. Like I'm just gonna watch this just because. Like, oh well, it's on my doom scroll list. Guess I'm gonna watch whatever the hell is happening right now. And most of the time, like sometimes it's like, is this fetish stuff? Like, there's a lot of feet involved. So,
What 5-minute crafts are you watching? And link, please.
like we're like, let's make a soap out of a foot. Let's make a concrete foot. Let's make table legs out of feet molds. There's
I
just like
think
a
the
lot of
concrete
feet.
feet thing, that might be a serial killer thing.
We've gone beyond fetish and we're into serial killer territory.
Well, maybe it was always the same thing.
Oh, maybe. You know what? I'm obviously like I'm obviously like in the wrong circles because I was like, am I a serial killer or am I just into weird stuff now? Don't know.
You're on someone's list either way.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'll just enjoy being here while I am. I'll await the inevitable death by concrete feet.
Concrete feet. When some weirdo like sends some message, I'll send feet pics, and you just send like a bunch of concrete feet pictures.
I'm just like, okay, thank you. That was definitely what we were intending for.
Well, it's a threat at that point, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like, you asked for a promise, I deliver a threat. Or is it like threatening them with a good time? I don't know.
Send me your address, and I'll be there.
Just concrete feet on your doorstep. Every time you open the door in the morning, there's just another one there.
I've got a cement mix ready to go. Send me your address, and I'll come show you my feet.
Everywhere you look, you turn around, there's just one on the sofa. You open the fridge, there's one in the fridge. You go for a bath, there's one in the shower. You can't escape the concrete feet.
Your cement mixer. There's one in the cement mixer. Everyone has those, right?
Yeah, obviously. I've got like 3 in the garden, obviously. Full of feet, weirdly.
No grass in the garden anymore. Just cement feet.
Yeah. It saves time in mowing. Just feet everywhere.
It's like no walking on the grass. There's like the signs in your village, but there's just like a concrete foot there anyway.
No walking on the grass except for this foot. And it just, every night it moves a little bit. No one knows who moves it, but people are out there moving the concrete feet. Oh,
Concrete
we have...
feet are insane. Oh, welcome, Raiders.
We have been raided. Hello, welcome, Raiders. Hi, Premier. How you doing? We're podcasting. Hey, let me give you a shouty outy. How you doing? Sorry. Hold that foot right there. Hold the concrete feet foot right there. How was stream for me?
Sorry.
Now we know what we're Googling afterwards. Concrete feet for everyone.
New merch drop.
Yeah, we'll have the goose mug and the concrete feet coming to stores near you. My shout outs aren't working. I know. How you doing, Boomer? Right, hold up. I broke one of my shout outs. Sorry. And let me how do I do the Twitch one that's not oh god, what's this? Hold up, Scuff.
/ shout out full word.
Anyway. Is that? No, I did the wrong way. There we go. I'm tired. It's early. There we go. I did the right thing. How was stream? Do you need to go get some sleeps and snacks? Like, hello everyone, welcome in. We're getting the juice on 180 today. Say hello, 180.
Hello, 180.
Yes. We're juicing people. But I didn't tell me what you're playing. What were you playing today? Sorry, I'm putting a pin in you for a second. I'm sorry. But I know it's like the absolute butt crack of dawn for you, so if you need to go get some sleeps, please do. Sleep is important.
You can sleep when you're dead. Stay here. All morning.
What kind of juice does 180 give? We'll find at the end. We blend him down, and at the end, a delightful, delectable juice will appear from him, and then we'll see what it is, and you'll see what flavor juice you are, 180. Are you ready for that? Did you know that was a thing?
I thought I was going to survive this. What are you talking about? I didn't sign up for this.
No survivors.
No witnesses.
No survivors, only concrete feet. Next time you
Jeez,
stream, you're
man.
just a foot.
Don't like it. You concrete feet me down.
All right. So speaking of feet, I'm gonna like circle. I'm gonna circle back. Look at me. Look at me. Absolutely seamless segue here.
What?
Speaking of feet, if you broke a limb and I contacted your family to let them know, what would be their response and what would they assume that you've done?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, A, they'd probably laugh. They'd probably just assume I did it drunk. I've never actually broken a bone before, so they'd probably be fairly surprised, I would say.
How have you got this far with never breaking a bone? I'm surprised that so many people have never broken a bone. I'm out here breaking bones left, right, and center. How are people surviving?
I just don't do anything that's stupid, really.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my problem. I am just stupid personified, so that explains a lot.
I've probably broken a lot of toes kicking things, but that's about as far as it goes.
Yeah, well, as you know, as a former martial arts teacher, kicking things into my bag. So like,
I do like kicking things. I did some Muay Thai back in the day. That was fun. I never broke anything doing that though.
yeah, broke anything doing that? Ah.
I was told my kicks were good enough to actually compete, but
Oh, but you never did.
no, I didn't do it for that long.
That's
Expensive.
That is true. It is very expensive. Martial arts is not a cheap hobby. Not a cheap hobby at all.
I wanted to learn mixed martial arts, but I couldn't find anywhere near me that did it.
I'd teach you. You're quite far away though, so that's definitely takes away the definitely takes away the somewhere near.
This is gonna turn into a mixed martial arts lesson now.
I was like, right, everybody, up in your guard stance.
Broke both your legs. Wow.
Breaking both your legs. That's gotta be
I
rough.
fell out of trees all the time when I was a kid. Never broke anything doing it.
That's because kids bounce. If you fell out of a tree now, you know you'd need an ambulance.
Oh yeah, I'd be like every single body part would be broken.
Yeah, they'd be like, "What was a grown man doing up a tree?" I don't know. I fell out of them when I was a kid. I'd fall out of one of them now.
Maybe there was a cat up there. Who knows?
I mean, to be fair, cat in a tree. All right, I'd go. Dog in a tree, squirrel in a tree. Just, you know what? Honestly, it's amazing I'm still alive. So...
Sometimes you were in the tree and you had to get yourself out.
Yeah, like Mr. Moose is just like, oh god, she's in a tree again.
Get the broom.
Darling, I found a dog. It's in a tree. That's a squirrel.
That's an elephant. How do you pick that up?
It's our pets now.
Do you still bring a lot of animals home?
I would. I say I'm very lucky. It's very fortunate locally there are not loads of animals like everywhere. There's not just like abandoned things by the roadside because I would bring them all home. Like, I'd be like, hey, guess what? I brought a box of puppies home. And he'd be like, please, we don't have any more space.
Moose, that's literally a box of rats. What are you doing? Foaming at the mouth. Put them back.
You picked up a rat trap. Where from? New friends. Don't call an ambulance. I can't afford. So that's the perils. The perils of living elsewhere in the world. Like, I call an ambulance here. It does not cost us anything. You just have to wait.
I still wouldn't call them there.
Well, I mean, if you fall out a tree and break all your bones, you probably should.
Walk it off. Be fine.
Walk off your broken legs. That feels dangerous.
Good night, mate. Sleep well.
Night night.
Sorry.
Right, thank you again for the raid.
I really need to blow my nose.
Okay, go for it. I shall fill the void with elevator music.
Seconds. Just get your phone, find some tissues.
When he's blowing his nose.
I love that you just turned into an elevator while I was gone.
What can I say? I'm a moose of many faces. Today I am moose, and also goose, and also elevator caboose.
Moose?
Yeah,
See?
all of the things.
What about elevator of a moose?
Yes, we just vamoosh. Alright, you good? You desnotted?
I think so, yeah.
Nice. Is the hay fever doing hay fever things?
I just pranked a tissue.
I'm not sure bogeys are pranks, but alright.
I used to think so as a kid. I'm sure lots of people did as well.
Then you know what, fair.
Oh, I flicked a bogey, you get pranked.
It's like, that's just revolting.
Disgusting.
Nasty. If you had to give up one everyday object forever, so like a fork, knife, socks, pillows, pants, you know, something like that, just something mildly inconsequential, what would you pick and why?
Oh, you know, as you brought up cutlery, I would say soup spoon, but I hate soup spoons.
That's very specific.
I already don't use. I'll never. If someone gives me a soup spoon for soup, I will not use it. I'll just be like, no, can I have a normal spoon, please?
I'll just drink it out of the bowl instead.
I absolutely would rather do that. I already don't use them, so I'm gonna have to pick again.
Yeah. If you already don't use them, then you need another one.
What about a lighter? So stop smoking.
Yeah, that's a solid reason to give it up. Means you could never light birthday candles, so.
That's why someone else do it for me.
You know what? That's fair. Just get someone else to buy you the cake too. Done.
Well, my next birthday, I'm gonna be 28. Too old to celebrate birthdays now.
You literally cannot say that when I'm so much older than you. I will have a cake on my birthday. God damn it.
No, 12. Not allowed anymore. Sorry.
Well, no, that's it. Right, I'm turning up to your house now with a concrete foot and a cake.
Got a concrete foot with candles in it.
Blow out the candles, 180.
Birthday cement feet.
No, nothing says happy birthday like, you know, just like a mildly concerning foot on your doorstep with flames coming out of it. That's a way to celebrate.
The bag of poo, setting the bag of poo on fire, but it's just a concrete foot. A little bit of petrol.
On the concrete foot. Would concrete catch fire if you doused it in petrol? I don't think it does it?
Oh, the petrol would set fire.
Yeah, and then the foot would still persist. The ever-persistent concrete foot.
Then you just have a burnt concrete foot on your porch, on your doorstep.
Is that even more concerning than just a non-burnt one? Probably.
That is a threat, yeah, that is.
The postman comes to deliver something and just like, you know what, you don't need these bills. You're fine. I'll pay these bills for you.
What I'm going to do before you're dead, and then what I'm going to do after you're dead.
Anyone like, Amazon delivery man? No, it's fine. You don't need this. You don't need this stuff. I'll return it for you.
The Amazon delivery man will be incredibly fearful for his life. And or yours.
Every day there's just an increasing growing of them. Every time they come to deliver something new, it's just like, oh, there was one there last time. Now there's 3, and one of them's burnt. And
he hasn't moved any of them. Maybe I should call the police. See if he's still alive in it.
Yeah. Just like it's just like an encasing. It's not even like just a mold from a cast. It's just actually a dipped foot. That's the real thing.
Got a baby penguin plushie on my floor. Where the hell did that come from?
Well, that's less threatening.
Well, it is the same color as cement.
Well, there you go. You're on the way. Is there also a plush foot on the floor? No judgment if there is.
Well, I mean, the penguin has feet.
Well, there you go. Okay, we're on the way to feet. Everything leads back to feet.
Seeming to, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got 10k. I've got 10k points. I know what I'm gonna spend them on now.
Just feet.
Concrete penguin feet. Penguin with concrete feet on fire.
Perfect. I feel like I should even make that less cursed and like slightly more effort in that one.
Yay.
If you were to replace your hands with any two objects, but they can't be actual hands, what are you picking?
Sword and shield.
It's just a sword and shield. You have a rough time eating dinner with a sword and shield for fingers.
Nah, I've got dexterous enough. I'll be able to pass it up and serve myself.
Just...
You ever eaten soup with a steak knife?
If I said yes.
I heard that from a Horrible Histories once.
I have not.
Yeah, I could have like a spork on the end of the sheet, the knife, the sword.
Yes.
I could have like a dip in the shield for a bowl, and then a spork on the end of the knife of the sword.
So like from afar you look really threatening walking down the street with a sword and shield, and then you get close and they see that it's a sword but it's actually just an elaborate spork. And the shield is just a bowl.
Exactly. I'd be loved all Halloween parties.
I'm just thinking like how dexterous you'd need to be to like get your sword hand into your mouth, because swords are like quite long. I'm looking at the sword I have on my wall, and there is no way I could bend that and get that into my mouth. I would die.
With my bokens, I like going around turning on light switches and stuff.
Definitely the correct way to use them.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, let me get one of my swords off the floor. See if I can feed myself a bit.
Please do not stab yourself in the face with a sword.
Oh no, it's alright. It's wooden. It's fine. Yeah, I could just about do this.
Yeah.
but yeah, it would definitely have to be shorter than like a katana or something. For like an accurate historic length for a sword and shield, like a one-handed sword.
Okay. So like,
I'm not talking like a Zweihander in one hand.
A full-on bastard sword on your arm.
just like a buckler and a little sword.
No, nothing too big. Nothing too big. Okay.
Something that they would say is not even a knife in Australia. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Alright, if you could give the power of speech to an inanimate object, what object you picking and why?
Oh, there's lots that I would not give it to.
That sounds
I've seen too much.
I cannot give speech to my walls.
Oh, an object. I don't know. That's hard. Maybe my computer, so it could tell me when it's too hot.
What if it always does that? It's just like 180. I am too hot. I'm like, oh no.
Please take me off your bed.
Yeah, like,
not just my one. All computers forever.
So everyone's computer just becomes sentient and can speak to you.
Yeah. Can't do anything. Well, you know what? I think that's going to happen one day anyway, isn't
it? We just welcome our AI overlords.
But you just don't need to pay for speakers anymore.
It just sings to you. It just talks to. Oh, I don't know. I have like, I'm looking at my PC now. I'm thinking like, what if it just grows a mouth and it was like, "Hello, Moose, play with me." It then becomes weird, you know.
You're like doing a Zoom call at work, and all of a sudden your computer starts talking at you. You know, like, do you mind? Very important business.
Yeah, but then everyone else's computers will start talking too, and then like, you know, Zoom call is no longer between all of us working, it's between everyone's computer, and we're just there like, that's okay, we'll let our robot overlords have their conversation.
Yeah, it'll be, you'd have to go into the office then.
We'd have to go into the meat sack area of the office, so like where the computers are not listening. I feel like that.
Some of the things old computers would say.
Mum would just be like, "Why are you googling that again?" Well, stop! Don't look at that. You don't need to know. Oh, it's too late. You know.
Stop looking at pictures of cement feet, for God's sake.
Yeah. We don't need to ship them to people. Stop it!
Why are you buying 1 liter of petrol off of eBay?
1 liter of petrol and a cement mixer. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, a Wish cement mixer.
I know. I just like you're not the first person that said they would give sentience to their computer, and I'm just like, my computer is not on the floor, but it's on like a one of those raised platforms near the floor, and it's just like it's near my feet. Yeah. So like, what if it's like, I can see your feet, I can see up your skirt.
What if it likes looking at your feet on it? Well, they can't see; they can just speak, right?
You're not going to give them. You're only going to give them the power of speech, not the power of sight.
No.
Okay.
They don't need nothing else.
All right, that's fair.
I mean, to be fair, they do already have that. If they were just completely sentient, then they could just use your camera.
That's true. Now I'm looking at my cameras like, one day like the computers, like they've worked out how to work the cameras together. They've figured out how to gain control over the wiring, and they just walk out in unison. Everyone's doors just fling open, and the computers walk down the street.
No, it's just a Skynet scenario.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You give sentience to a computer, and suddenly everything gets a little bit more worrying. You know
what else would be good to have sentience to? Those full-size God of War plushes.
I feel like they don't want sentience. They
only gain sentience. They only gain sentience afterwards, so they can tell everyone what they've been through. Therapy.
I don't think we should give them sentience. I think we should take pity on them and not give them sentience.
I don't think we should, but it would be funny.
The poor things they would say.
I've seen so many things, man.
I think go back. Humanity was a mistake.
They're just there, like sipping a coffee, shaking.
Computers could speak and were sentient. They'd be booking everyone into therapy and just judging for what you watch incognito. I don't watch anything sus incognito, but I do Google stuff. When people say things, I'm like, I don't know what that means. And I Google it. I'm like, okay, now I know what that means. I'm like, okay.
I mainly just use it to look up illegal things.
I don't look up how to acquire cement feet.
How to acquire cement feet. Oh, I know how to do that.
Exactly. I don't need to look that up. That's my part-time hobby. Look on eBay. You'll find all of the ones I sell. I'm joking. Please don't.
First, you get some sand. Make a mold out of your feet. Go to a building site somewhere near you. Ask them to borrow you the cement mixer for a minute and a little bit of a mixture.
How do you? So you just rock up to a building site and be like, "Hello, can I borrow some cement? Is that like a cup of sugar sort of dealy bob? Can I borrow a cup of cement?"
Yeah, I mean, one foot's worth of cement is not going to cost you very much, so you'll be fine.
You know what? Fair. I do feel like they probably wouldn't give you just a foot's worth of cement, but
no, they'd probably give you 2. That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Got to be generous.
Hard to pull out one foot's amount.
It's such a minuscule amount. You might as well at least have enough to like make 2.
At least one set.
Yeah. All right. Well,
if the cement feet could talk.
Don't give sentience to them. They've seen some things.
You're just down there drowning after someone's put cement feet on you, and then the feet start talking to you like. I will be down here though, with these feet. What are you talking?
I was like, I see, I go insane before I die. Lovely.
Great. And after you're dead, they just talk to each other.
What would you I'm gonna divert from the feet. Would you rather always be too hot no matter what, or always be too cold no matter what? So like, no matter how much clothes you put on, you're too cold, or no matter how much clothes you take off, you're too hot. Even if it's snowing outside, you could be lying in the snow, you're too hot.
Too cold. Always too cold. I can't deal with the heat.
Yeah, same. But like, as I always say, like in the summer there's a limit to what I can take off, but in the winter I can just keep putting things on.
Yeah, I like being cold though.
Are you like being cold?
Well, it's good for you. Good for your health.
Yeah, but it's cold, isn't it?
When you're cold, you burn fat, so you'd be in great shape.
Oh, there you go. That goes with your
Always
chicken
stay
and broccoli.
Absolutely.
So you can just like freeze your nethers off and
I
eat
like
your
cold
chicken and
food, too.
broccoli, and then you be into like the super buff arc of life.
Absolutely, yeah. I love cold food as well. I always people are like, oh, heat that up. What are you doing? I'm like, no, I'll have it cold. It's good. That's how I like it.
You know what? Same. I eat a lot of stuff cold that most people just like, why? I'm like, I don't have a problem with cold food. Like Mr. Moose, he likes his food nuclear, like so hot it would melt, my plate, sort of deal.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, I would literally eat this out of the fridge. I do not care. So
I have a very sensitive tongue. I can't deal with like spicy food. I can deal with very spicy. Like I like it to the point where it makes me cry.
yes.
But if it's too hot temperature wise, then I'm just like, I've actually got. I think because of my sensitive mouth, I've got a very I can now eat hotter food than some people that I know, just because I know how to manipulate it in my mouth so that it doesn't stay in any one place too long and doesn't burn me.
Ah.
I've got the breathing technique down.
You got the fire breathing down. That'd be helpful for your sword techniques, probably.
Sword eating.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather have hands for feet or feet for hands?
Oh, hands for feet. Hands for feet's good. Like lots of I think like Cayens as well. Like monkeys have like hands for feet, and they do great.
That is true. Also, like
Yeah, hands for feet all the way.
We've gone back to feet again. I feel like this has been a very feet centric. I'm sorry, but I'm just like, can you are you one of those people that can pick things up with your feet or no?
Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah, no, I thought
It's a
everybody
drop
could do
thing.
that, but I found out recently that that is not the case.
When I drop something small and I just pick it up with my feet, when I've got no shoes on, people just look at me.
Yeah, no, just pick it up and pass it to your hand. It's much easier than bending down.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's like,
I agree.
some people would say we're lazy. I say we're resourceful.
It'd be great in prison because we don't need to bend over to pick up the soap.
But then we've got slippery feet.
Yeah, it'd be right. Grow your nails out long enough. Oh, I've got this picture on my phone. It's like Swiss Army nails.
Oh, do you know what? I've seen this picture before. It's horrible. I hate it.
I love the corkscrew on the thumb.
It's disgusting.
They just snap so easily, but it's still funny.
Can you just imagine, like, you forget and you got to wipe your butt or something? You just like,
You get the corkscrew in there.
real deep clean. Ugh.
Accidental colonic irrigation.
Ugh, nasty.
Cleaning them, I imagine, is a nightmare.
Oh, yeah. Can they would just snap, right? I can imagine trying to clean like that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'd rather not, to be fair. But I mean, you just have that on your offhand,
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I'm very kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? You move your hands around a lot when you talk. I would just gore myself with my Swiss Army hand.
Yeah, I think it would definitely be better for some though, rather than others.
Yeah, or
I don't do a lot of hand gestures.
You fidget in the night and you accidentally stab your significant other. Just like, oh, sorry, darling. You're okay. You know what? Let me just call an ambulance. You're fine.
That was always a concern with you, wasn't it?
Exactly. Just like, sorry about that, darling. Let me just.
I think, why have you brought a knife to bed again? You know I don't like it when you do that.
It's like, this is just my hand, darling. Don't worry about it. You're fine. You're in safe hand. The other one. The other one.
Is that what you chose? But if you could replace your hands or anything?
just knives. just 2 knives. One for stabbing and one's for stabbing more. Anyone would think I live in London.
Boogaloo.
Alright, would you rather sneeze bubbles or fart confetti?
Oh, both of those would be good. Oh, that's a choose. Yeah, I think the farting confetti would be more amusing to me.
But then, like, you know, if you tried to have like a sneaky passing of wind, then you've got like bits in your pants.
I don't do sneaky.
Oh, okay. Loud and proud.
I'll just pull my pants down every time in public, like.
Get arrested for indecent exposure.
It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday.
I don't like this confetti cannon.
Why are some of the pieces brown?
I hate this. Make it stop.
I think if you're sneezing bubbles, don't try and sneeze into your hand, and then all of a sudden it's like you've had a bubble bath.
Oh no. Like, oh yeah, wet bubbles from your nose. Oh, that's gonna be I think both of those are bad.
both of those are bad, but they're also both good.
I think I would pick the bubbles. I would prefer bubbles. Because like
free confetti though, you could save it up and sell it.
I mean that, you know what? you can have.
Thing is, when you get older and you're a bit a bit far gone, and you don't realize they're just slapping out of there, and you just, where'd that confetti come from? That's not mine.
That wasn't me. And they're just like, Grandma, that's always been you. No one else does this. Stop eating confetti. Your great grandkids are visiting you, and you're just like, oh, got one brewing. Like, Grandpa, no, don't drop your pants again.
The children. Think of the children. Boom. Room full of confetti.
No one wants party poppers ever again.
Well, they won't need them anymore. Just
Yes.
invite you to all the parties.
Would that get you more invites to a party though, or less? I
feel like probably more. It'd be a good party trick, definitely.
I feel like if I invited someone to my house and they dropped their pants and farted confetti at me, I would be horrified.
But I'm sure I'd be a bit polite about it to start. I wouldn't do it like directly in people's faces. Imagine like going to the corner of a party, like farting confetti into a plant pot so no one sees.
You can never blame anyone else either. You can never say it was the dog. It's like confetti near you. Oh, it was a dog. It was definitely
you. Next day, like you go and like look around your house and you see like, why is there? Who brought confetti and why is it all in the plant pot?
It's everywhere. Some in the fridge.
No, you can't be farting in people's fridges, man.
I mean, would it smell, or is it just strictly confetti?
No, I like to say it's not going to smell.
It has come from your rectum though, so unless you have like a special confetti pouch.
Smell, but fart smell doesn't stick around for that long unless you've really eaten something bad.
I mean, if you're only eating chicken and rice with broccoli, you're gonna have like broccoli.
It's like magical, isn't it? It's magical, so it's not. I don't know, but because you still fart. But the question wasn't replace that substance with confetti. It could be. I prefer that alternative. Instead of your farts ever smelling again, it's just confetti.
It's just confetti. It's still weird, but you know, fun weird. Oh, the color of the food you eat's the color of your confetti. I know. If we're only eating chicken and rice, it's gonna look like you're farting worms.
Like instead of like your 5 a day, it's like your 5 colors a day.
Yeah. So gotta keep the rainbow of your backside intact.
Touch the rainbow, taste the rainbow. Wait, no, I shouldn't do that.
Don't taste the rainbow. Well, you have to eat Skittles to power your confetti cannon.
Confetti cannon. Yeah, I mean that would work, wouldn't it? 1 bag of Skittles a day.
Yeah, it's a shame Skittles are gross.
You don't like Skittles?
Oh no, they're nasty.
Oh, they're alright.
I don't like the texture.
Air-dried ones.
Oh no, I don't. They're too like. I don't know. They're too something. I don't know what the something is.
Freeze-dried Skittles. They're fun.
Yeah, the really big puffed up ones. I don't like them. They're like. Yeah. They kind of hurt to eat.
Oh, skill issue.
Yeah, I've got sensitive teeth. Like, and they're very super sweet.
They are quite sweet, yeah.
But like,
don't eat too many of them.
No, there's also like the shop near us sells freeze-dried all of the things, and I've tried several of them, and each thing I've tried, I'm like, why do I keep trying these? Every single one of them has been consistently nasty.
We have to order them online over here.
I think just like the literally the shop on the corner to us, just you know, like when shops just sell random stuff. For a while, their random stuff was freeze-dried sweets, so that's always fun.
We used to have a shop in my village, but it's a cafe now for tourists.
Boo! You get tourists in your village?
There's tourists everywhere here.
I'm thinking like villages are just full of old people.
Wait, there's a campsite in my village, so a little tourist go there.
Okay, you get all the campers. So I should imagine that it's quite busy in summer then.
Oh yeah, yeah. Luckily I'm on a moped, so I can get around a bit easier.
Okay, you can just zoom around everyone. Well,
yeah,
be careful with that. Be careful with that, because like literally everyone I know that drives them has been involved in some variety of accidents. So please be careful.
Oh, I've come off a few times.
But there we go.
Mainly just all of them. I was going really slow, like 20 miles per hour, and it was just because of the terrible road conditions around here.
Okay. I know someone.
It started raining really hard, and then I hit a bit of mud and came off.
Slippery mud. So I know. That's the problem, right? Because only 2 wheels, too easy to slip.
Yeah, possibly.
No, I know someone when they were going reasonably slow and country roads and all that, and a deer just walked out and they had to stop, but they couldn't, so just hit the deer. The deer was fine, but they were not. They end up in hospital, broken limbs.
Damn, yeah. My brother had someone pull out in front of him as well.
Oh, dangerous.
Luckily, he was only going 30 miles per hour. She tried to say that he wasn't, but they literally were like, well, if he was going 40 miles per hour, like you said, he'd be dead. He would have went over the car and he'd be dead.
Is he alright though?
Went through a windscreen.
Oh, Jesus. Is he okay?
Still finding glass shards in the clothes he was wearing now.
Damn.
That happened years ago.
Oh, okay. Is he alright though? Yeah. No lasting.
Oh yeah, he had a broken collarbone. He managed to break it in a very weird place. He was back at work in 2 weeks. I mean, he wasn't supposed to be, but he was.
Okay. No, that's fair. Well, I'm glad he was alright though.
Yeah, well, I mean, the insurance money when it finally got paid out helped him get a house.
Oh, nice. That's pretty good.
What kind of worked out, I guess.
Yeah. All good things come to those who wait. I don't remember what the right phrase is. Probably something. I'm glad. Would you rather eat ice cream that tastes like poop or poop that tastes like ice cream?
Gotta be poop that tastes like ice cream.
Oh really?
Some ice cream already does look like poop.
Yeah, not looking like, tasting like.
Yeah, tasting like, yeah, that's fine. I mean, the consistency, I think, would get me. I wouldn't enjoy it either way.
I feel like I'd pick the ice cream because at least then it is ice cream rather
Not
than,
poop.
you know, ass cream. I don't want that.
But where's the poop coming from? Is it like cow poop? Is it locally sourced? Is it
Yeah, it's only the finest organic poop. Let's go with like, I don't know, locally sourced farm manure, and it tastes like ice cream.
I mean, apparently cow poo doesn't taste like a lot anyway.
It's stinky though, isn't it?
Yeah.
How would you?
Full stomach, so they digest all the bad stuff out of it.
Who said cow poop doesn't taste? Who is tasting cow poop? Let me circle back a second there. What?
My mum works on a farm.
She's tasted poop.
Well, she milks cows sometimes. They,
Okay.
It goes
Fair,
in your mouth. It was not by choice.
Like cows are notoriously covered in poop, so
yeah,
understandable.
Sometimes she thinks they do it on purpose.
Just the cows are just being vindictive. Like what was it? Chicken Run. The chickens, they're revolting.
Absolutely, the chickens are revolting.
Well, would you? Sorry.
I still eat them though with rice every day.
Yeah, every day, every meal, every day, blended in a soup. with your sword hand, chicken and rice.
Hunt them myself.
While sitting in a batch of snow being too hot. No, too cold. Wait, you said too cold, right?
Little
Too cold.
cement feet for them.
Yeah. Ah, what a day. What a Tuesday. Sign me up.
Sounds like a great Tuesday.
Would you rather have to communicate through interpretive dance or sock puppets as your only means of communication?
Definitely sock puppets. I can't dance. Well, I don't like dancing. I've been told I'm alright at dancing. I don't like doing it.
Yeah. Well, what sock puppets would be your go-to sock puppets for communicating?
Absolutely, sock puppets would be pretty base.
Yeah. So
walk around with sock puppets all the time.
What would your two default puppets? Let's assume you have lots of puppets, but what would your two default puppets be then?
It's like the classic sock with googly eyes and another one and another one.
Just two classic socks with googly eyes. All right, fair.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Talk to myself with them as well. I'd have fun with that one. I think.
I think it'd be fun. You might get some, questionable looks. You're walking down the street, you're communicating. You go to Tesco, you just need to pay for something. You whap out your sock puppets. Here's my money.
Walking down the street, everyone's looking at me, and the sock puppet just goes, "You want to get shanked, blood?" Pulls out a knife. Like, no, where did you get that from? And the sock puppet's like, "Where'd you get that from? Stop! No, I'm not going back to jail."
Confetti. Alright, I'm nearly done juicing you now. I've got a few more things now, which I've got like some questionably useful superpowers, and it's just like which ones you'd prefer.
Okay.
So, would you prefer to have the power of invisible fingernails, but they still do nail things, or invisible hair, but it still does hair stuff? So you still gotta wash it and brush it and stuff, but it's invisible.
I don't brush my hair anyways, but.
Alright, you gotta wash it and stuff then.
I think invisible fingernails because I mean I am balding, but I do like my hair still. I've got wonderful soft hair.
Ah, lovely luscious locks.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get the invisible
definitely
fingernails.
I mean, you barely even notice that.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't tend to just look at people's fingernails, but I guess
you'd probably notice them if they weren't there after a while, anyway.
Maybe, but you don't have any fingernails, and you just like scratch the air with your actually really long nails.
Looks like without a fingernail on.
I have seen a toe without a toenail on. But I should imagine it's the same sort of deal.
I've lost many a fingernail in my day.
Oh really?
Instead of broken bones, I just lose fingernails. Like having them slammed in doors, and one time I was playing with a dog at the beach, and it caught my nail, and its tooth went like all the way through my fingernail.
Ugh.
I've still got the scar. I've still got the scar on my finger.
That's nasty.
It like starts just at the end joint, and it went all the way through. the end of the nail.
Oh, that
Pretty gnarly.
sounds very painful.
I like to freak people out, like eating the black stuff that's coming off.
Ah!
Eventually, they just fall off. Yeah. I was a weird kid. I'd be like, "Oh yeah, it tastes like chicken," and people are like,
Yeah, that's pretty grim. 180. I won't lie.
"It's fine. Safe to eat. It's food safe. I swear."
Well, I guess the people are food, I suppose.
Yeah, I probably lost at least 5 nails having them like slammed indoors in that one, and they just like turn black and fall off eventually.
Wow, I would recommend you don't slam your fingers indoors, honestly.
Oh no, it hasn't happened in well over a decade now.
Well, that's all right then. I am currently in the process of losing a nail after injuring it, so that's fun.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, not a fingernail, a toenail.
Oh, how did that happen?
I got hurt.
Got hurted.
Got hurt. Went.
Care to elaborate? Oh no.
Like, I don't really know. So just
Oh, you get like UDIs when you weren't even drinking. Do you know what UDI is?
no.
Is that unidentified drinking injury?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm caked in bruises. I have like very little depth perception, so I walk into things all the time. So I'm covered in bruises. I've got like bruises across my ribs. I got them on my arms. I got them on my legs. I don't know where most of them come from. It's like, oh, toenails coming off. Must have done something.
It
Okay.
reminded me of a joke. Three blondes walk into a bar. Surely you would have thought one of them would have seen it.
That's pretty much me. So I'm not blonde though. Like the other day, I hit my head not once, not twice, but 3 times by walking into things. I was like, ow. And then did it again. I was like, ow. And Mr. Moose was like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I don't see stuff. It's like, it's right there in front of your face. It's like, I know, I keep hitting my face in it.
Literally perma-drunk.
That's why I don't need to drink. If I applied...
Have enough fun about drinking.
Exactly. You apply alcohol to me, it's problems.
I remember one time I was drinking with my sister, and we had like a coal bucket in my dad's house, and she managed to like full on kick this coal bucket, and she was like, Tom, 180. She was like, gross bitch, and she showed me a massive bruise on her right in the middle of her shin, and then and then later on that night, she ended up doing the exact same thing in the exact same spot. Oh, the bruise was spectacular.
Oh no! Yeah, I reckon you get a bruise on top of a bruise. That's a lot of bruise per bruise.
That is multiple bruise per square inch. So welcome, Raiders.
Yes, welcome, Raiders. Raided again. Hello, welcome in. Give you a shouty outy. How was stream today? Hello, welcome in. We're currently juicing 180. Getting the juice by asking very, very normal questions.
I haven't heard a weird one yet.
No, everything's been totally normal. Oh, we got another raid. Holy moly, double raiding.
Electric boogaloo.
I'll do the thing again. Right, shout out. Wait.
I think there's a timer on that one.
Pardon? Oh, is there?
There's a timer on the regular one.
Oh, dang.
Well, it's about. I think the other one's about to expire, but I think it might be longer than after it's expired.
Oh,
but
there it is.
Try it now.
Yeah.
See if it works.
I have to wait 1 minute 9 seconds before giving another shout out. Okay, I will give you a shouty outy in just a sec. Thank you for the raid, everyone. I hope you're all well. Welcome in. I'm Moose, and we're juicing 180 today. We're casting the pod. I hope everything is going well. I hope your streams were wonderful. If you need to eat, drink, snack, nap, all of the above, please make sure you do. Self-care is very important. If not, if you would like to find out some more absolutely normal information about 180, feel free, get comfy. We'll do the thing.
Look after yourself, or we'll find you and we'll send you cement feet.
Yeah, if you don't self-care, cement feet will be on your doorstep. There you go.
Possibly on fire.
Always on fire. And they're just
definitely on fire. I'm sorry.
just 2 British people running away going
A protractor and a goose running off away from your doorstep. setting a cement foot on fire.
It's like knock down ginger, but everything gets a bit weird. Do you call it knock down ginger? Knock and run? Knock and bell? There's a knock 'em up. There's all sorts of like different phrases for this, isn't there?
There's so many different ways of saying it now. I don't remember what I call it. Not run, I think, something like that.
Knock run.
Well, yeah, I've done that before.
Well,
Near where, well, because there's lots of tourist places where I live. There's like little hotels near where I used to live in the coves. And there was a few places that were really good for knock run.
well, just bothering people. So we used to call it knock down ginger, but I don't know why.
Down ginger, yeah. This is one place near where I used to live, and it's like a stairs, and it's like a U-shaped bend, like up and down these stairs. So you could like run, knock on all the doors, and run down the other side of the stairs and get out of the building before anyone answers the door. It's great.
You had to be able to run really fast to be able to do that.
Yeah, well, I was a kid. I had lots of excess energy.
Ah, that's fair. Just jump out the window. You just bounce. It's fine.
Absolutely, you have to.
No, but we do that, but with flaming feet. So yeah, look after yourselves, or that's what's going to happen. If you hear your doorbell knock, you know why. Your doorbell knock. That's not what doorbells do. You know what I mean.
Some do.
That's
what you should have your doorbell noise changed to.
Wait, it just yells knock knock. that would be so fun.
Goes, who's there?
That would be fun, honestly. If I could change my doorbell to say knock knock and just confuse people, I would.
Knock knock, who's there? Like, this is an eviction notice. You're 3 months late on your rent. Get out.
I don't like that doorbell. That's a terrible doorbell.
I wouldn't recommend it.
No, it doesn't sound like a good doorbell, honestly. Alright, your next questionably useful superpower selection. You can have a delayed teleportation. So, option 1, you can teleport, but only to where you were 5 minutes ago. Or you can have where you will be in 5 minutes' time, going your exact current speed. So you can...
both would be equally useful. I think the going back 5 minutes would be great. I could go upstairs and like put food on and stuff, and then I'd teleport back to my room. That'd be very useful. I think I'd take that one, definitely.
Yeah? The only thing, you gotta be careful with that though, right? Because like, you gotta make sure that you weren't anywhere dangerous 5 minutes ago. Like, you know,
Well, I mean, if you think that you were, you just won't use it, will you?
No, that's fair. You don't want to be like, you're just driving home, you're like, oh, hang on, wait, I forgot something. And you're like...
running away from the guy who put cement feet on your door, and then you accidentally teleport back.
Yeah, but then they're just going to be concerned about you because they've gone from chasing you to now you're behind them. Like, hello!
That would be actually... You know what that'd be amazing for? That'd be amazing for hide and seek. So you go hide in one place, and then you quickly go to a different spot, wait for them to check it. You think it's been like 5 minutes, then you teleport back to your own home?
You'd have to time that perfectly, though. Otherwise, like, you teleport
you would have
and
to get a very good perception of time. I feel like if you had that ability, you would naturally get a very good feel for how long 5 minutes is.
Yeah, I guess so. It'd be like an inbuilt thing. You'd train yourself. You'd go through a training arc, wouldn't you? Like every 5 minutes, poof.
You get like a timer. You constantly train yourself for, like, you know, close your eyes, get like a stopwatch, and then you'd like click it exactly 5 minutes.
Yeah, until you're getting there exactly.
I mean, it doesn't need to be exact. Like you definitely got a few seconds of leeway there, I'd say.
It depends on what you're doing. Like,
That's true. If you're drunk, it'd probably be a lot harder to use.
What's 5 minutes? Who knows? You teleport. It's like, oh, I'm in the bathroom again. It's weird.
Oh, there's someone else here.
Yeah, that'd be awkward. You teleport onto the toilet seat and there's already someone there.
My eldest sister one time at school, she was desperate for the toilet, and someone had left theirs unlocked, and she just ran in there and sat on top of this other girl.
Oh no. She didn't like she ran in on someone. At least like she didn't run in and like immediately urinate on someone. That would have been awful.
if she did, she didn't tell me about that. I was not privy to that part of the story. I think she noticed when she sat down and there was flesh underneath it. Old flesh toilet seat.
Oh, those delightful ones. It's like it's very warm and squishy.
It's like supposed to feel like the soft rubber one, but it's like degraded and gone horrible.
It's also screaming at you.
I really need to go to the toilet. I'll be right back.
Okay, go for it. Back to the elevator music. Da, 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 da. Right, while 180 goes to pee, I'll say hello, everyone. And no, I hope your streams were a lot of fun. We're just finishing up the podcasting soon-ish. There's a few more questions to ask, but I hope all your streams were lots of fun. Not too much pain. Chicken. Why chicken? Thank you for the biddies, and I'm a little bit confused. Am I a chicken? I'm actually a goose. If you yeah. Not goose, just not chicken, just goose. Like a little bit confused by that. No, I thank you. I thank you. I hope you're all very well. Thank you for the raids as well. I appreciate you all. You're all amazing. Make sure you eat. Thank you for the cheer again. I still don't understand what 528 means. 528? Is that the time? 528?
5 minutes to 8.
It's not 5 minutes to anything. I'm confused. Kittens, I'm confused. I don't understand. Welcome back, 180.
Oh, this is the numbers. 528. 528.
Green. Things are getting confusing. I'm confused. Thank you for the cheers, but I am
his favorite animals. Chicken, 528. Green.
You know what? Kitten's favorite color is green, or at least the favorite color to make me paint houses is green. Therefore, maybe 528 is their favorite number. Chicken's their favorite chicken. That makes sense.
You know what my favorite number is, Moose?
Probably 69 or 420 or a combination of both of those.
No, see, that's number 2 and number 3.
Ah, damn.
69 and then 420. That is that order specifically. It's 180.
I should have guessed that. Jeez.
Kind of in the name.
It is in the name, and yet I was too dumb. It was obvious.
It didn't used to be my favorite name. It became my favorite name after I became the full 180.
You know what? You evolved into enjoying it the most. And thank you for the funny number bits.
After I became the full 180, it became number 3, but it slowly worked its way up to being number 1. Because I like being 180.
Yeah, and obviously you got to be number 1. That's how that works.
Always have been.
Kittens, I'm confused. Sweetie, 528 green chickens wielding machine guns? I don't want that. That sounds dangerous.
It'd make it a lot harder to have it with rice.
It would, wouldn't it? But you do have a sword and shield, so you can defend off against your machine guns with a shield, and then you just cut them up. Winner, chicken dinner.
Though, would just like direct the bullets into me.
Just don't get swarmed. You'll be fine. Once they start swarming, then you're up the creek without a paddle. But until that point,
what is a group of chickens called anyway?
I don't know. What is a group of a cluck? A cluck of chickens.
The clucker.
Alright, I'm gonna look at that. What is a group of chickens called?
No, I'm looking up too.
Is a group of chickens called? It's called a peep of chickens, a flock of chickens, or a brood of chickens. A peep of chickens. That's fun.
I was like my favorite. One of my favorites is lynx. You know what a group of lynx is called?
I do not.
A chain.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that sounds right, but also it's pretty cute.
Yeah. All right, I got another thing for you then. Would you rather hear everyone's thoughts, or everyone can hear your thoughts, but they don't necessarily know that they're yours?
That'd be so good for trolling. IRL trolling. I feel like hearing other people's thoughts could get horrible, but I don't know. I have some weird thoughts. I don't want people hearing that, like for their own sake. You know.
But they don't know it's yours. They don't know it's yours.
People deserve that. Maybe like it could be like like get a job in a jail, so I could like torture the people who've done horrible things. My thoughts. Would they like think it's their own thoughts and be like, what the hell am I thinking this all of a sudden?
Yeah, kind of. It's like the thought comes into their head, but they don't know why. They don't know where it's from.
Right. I feel like people would like figure it out eventually. You know, that's you.
I mean, like maybe people around you.
They start thinking about stuff that they have no idea about, and then they're like, I bet 180 would know about that. So yeah, this must be his thoughts I'm hearing.
Yeah, but then would they assume that you're sending them your thoughts, or they just have the ability to read your, like, you know, would they think it's actually you sending it to them?
Yeah. Everyone just thinks they have the ability to read my thoughts. I am the one that's sending my thoughts to them.
You just have to make sure that, like, when you're around people, you think really bizarre things.
Oh yeah, the fact that I know people are listening to my thoughts, they would get so much worse.
You're like increasingly deranged. Do you think in pictures or in words? Thank you for the biddies, kittens. I don't really understand the numbers. But do you think in like words or like abstract images or like, you know, so if you started
words,
thinking of sexy Shrek?
I can sort of think, like, I definitely have a voice in my head that I talk to myself with.
Yeah.
And I can sort of visualize things, but it's like I'm not really visualizing it, but I am somehow. I don't understand how to explain it.
No, I kind of get that. Like for me, like some people can see vividly images in their mind, right? Like they can see everything. But for me, I have to like hold the idea of something in my mind. So everything's kind of like fuzzy, and if you tell me to think of a red apple, I can tune some of the fuzz to this is a red apple, but it's not actually a red apple if you were to like pick into my brain. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think I've got the same. Yeah.
Yeah, so like, so you could sit there like, you know, you got your bestie opposite you, you're both enjoying, I don't know, a cup of rum or something, and you're just like, sexy Shrek. You know?
Oh, I call that.
So you just put that there, and they're sitting there like, why am I thinking about sexy Shrek? God, this is so sexy. You know. You could.
Are you trying to say that Shrek's not sexy? Wow, Mal moves.
I don't have a problem with Shrek personally.
Get Shrek to nerd.
Exactly. All bodies are sexy, so you know.
Somebody, I mean, Fiona wasn't complaining, was she?
Exactly. But yeah, no, you could definitely like, you could put some weird thoughts in people's heads. So
I was watching a theory recently about how the dragon was actually the princess. That's why she was like trying to kiss people or something. I don't know.
I've never heard that theory before.
That Donkey gets with.
I'm still like baffled by how that even works.
Yeah, I haven't explained it very well. I'll try and find the video. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, please do. That sounds interesting.
That's interesting.
Yeah, no, I kind of like, I feel like I would not want people to read my thoughts, because my thoughts are very strange.
Yeah, I just feel bad for them if they had to.
Yeah, it's like they just start screaming like, "What's up? I don't understand. So many things are in my brain right now." I'm like, "Oh, that's."
I think some horrible things that even disturb me. So.
I've just got like a very noisy mind. I've got about 15 different trains of thought running at once. You know, there's music coming from somewhere. No one really knows what's happening. There's some wild, incoherent screaming over there. And I feel like if I just like push those thoughts into someone who has a normal functioning brain, they might just have a breakdown.
I don't, you can never really know what's actually happening in someone's head. So maybe everyone's just this way. It's not just us.
Do you know what? I actually think that that is not the case. Actually, there are people out there with quiet like brains. But there are people that don't have inner monologues.
Yeah, but they still think. They just don't need to. They just don't need to communicate it to themselves to think about something.
See, that's wild to me. Like,
they don't need to communicate with words. Yeah, I wish I could do that.
Yeah, no, like my like if I'm thinking about something, there is like a permanent like voice going through, like narrating my thoughts. It actually is wild to me that there's people that don't have that.
Apparently, it's more natural to not like you don't obviously start with a voice in your head like when you're a baby and that. Like you gain one later as you learn to speak and all that. If you get one at all.
So it's like a conscience.
Sometimes multiple.
That's true. All fighting for leadership.
Control. All of the what are they called? All the intrusive thoughts fighting for control.
Yeah. Which one will win? A battle to the death.
Battle for the ages.
Alright, the final superpower I'm going to present you with, and indeed the final question I'm going to present you with, 180. Would you rather have perfect parking spot finder ability, so no matter wherever you go, you always find a parking spot, or perfect traffic light luck, so no matter where you go, you're always in a green light?
Yeah, definitely the parking, I'd say.
Yeah?
Parking's important. I'd get a really good job as a valet then, couldn't I?
Does that work when you're parking other people's cars though?
Well, you said whenever you're parking, so yes.
I guess so. That just means you're gonna like distort the space time continuum. Like, so car park's full, no worries. We got 180 on the job, even though it's full, we can fit you in.
The car park just slowly starts getting bigger every time I park the car.
Yeah.
I think I could get a job as like the best valet in the world then.
Just gradually breaking space time as you just keep parking cars in non-existent spaces.
All the top celebrities and like massive business owners. I get get a job with Jeff Bezos just parking his cars.
Like you could even get like all your friends with cars to like just come to your house and just be like, right, do me a favor, just let me park your car, and you just make like, I don't know, your driveway bigger and bigger and bigger, so because there's always somewhere for you to park right there on your drive. So
you know what? Actually, I just realized just because you can park your car doesn't mean you can then find them afterwards.
Yeah, that's true.
You could just like park it in like a little space-time pocket and then it's gone.
Yeah. And they just it's like, where's the car? I don't know.
If I can get the car back afterwards, then yes. Otherwise, I'd take the traffic one.
Let's assume you can get the car back. No one else can get the car back, though. Only you can.
Oh, I could charge even more then.
Where did your car go? I don't know. You could make like a whole TV show out of this. You'd be like, watch me as I just disappear into the void in this car. And then there you come back. Millionaire overnight. Billionaire overnight.
I'd be famous then, but I'd still have to park my own car.
Yeah, no one can park your car. That's not allowed. Well, actually, I guess they could. You wouldn't have the perfect space-time, non-existent space.
Well, yeah, sure, but I think I'd be happier because no one could steal it then, could they?
That's true. That is true. No one could ever break into or steal your car, but you could steal a lot of cars.
Good.
The thing is, you'd have a really hard time proving that, in fact, you were not just like this massive car thief, Cars disappeared. That's
Yeah,
probably 180.
if I'm ever like in a police chase, I could just park my car and nobody will find me. I think I'll just get an RV, get like a top end RV of all the money I make, and then like a sports RV or something.
You're speeding
Sports
everywhere. You're
caravan.
doing like 120 down the road. The police come after you. What? Where did he go? Who
Now he's
knows?
gone.
Because like the perfect parking space on the motorway definitely isn't on the motorway, so you just have to park into nothing. So yep.
The perfect parking space doesn't exist, and then I'm like, are you sure about that?
The question is, can you get out of the space-time pocket without driving a car, or are you just stuck there until you get back out again?
I imagine it like as soon as I get out of the car, I'm out of the space-time continuum thing, space-time pocket. How I'm imagining it anyway.
So like wherever you are, where you park the car, just poof, there you are, back in the real world.
Yeah, like, it just looks like I'm getting out of an invisible car.
Okay, so you definitely don't want to be parking it on the motorway then, because on a scale of 1 to 10 of how much danger are you in,
Yeah,
like
but I mean,
100.
like I can still look out the windows. It's not like I'm in the void.
Ah, okay, so you can still see from your space-time continuum.
Or I could open the door a crack and just have a look outside, see if there's any traffic coming.
Oh god, could you
That's
imagine
very
how
worst.
weird that is? Like you're just walking down the street and like suddenly out of nowhere the air just splits open a little bit and someone peeps out of it and then shuts the door again.
I'd be like parking my car in the girls' locker room and shit.
How did you get it in there in the first place? How big are these doors?
How big's the pocket is the question.
It's just big enough for you to just park it. Literally, you drive in and you stop. That's it. You can't keep driving through the pocket. It's just like a. Also, you then have to try and find the pocket.
I do like at night when like no one's watching. I'd like crash into the side of the damn, and then they rebuild it. But I'm still in there.
Wait, no, let me out.
Well, no, when I want to get out, I just drive out.
Just
Preferably with no people in there.
yeah, the builder's just like absolutely baffled. Like, where did this car come from? Why is it full of feet?
Where did it come from? Why is it full of cement feet? Oh yeah, I just like I just like throw cement feet out. No one knows me.
Well, now we know. Now we know. It's like, where did the footman go? Ah, into the void.
With his sword and shield hands. Very easily recognizable.
Eating nothing but liquid chicken.
Eating soup out of my buckler. With my spork sword.
You become like notorious and like a myth, a legend. It's like,
oh yeah, I could like stick my ass out the door and fart confetti at people too.
that's when you open up the rift in the space-time continuum, like, so that there's nothing but like you're just walking down the street. It looks like it's a regular street. You're just walking past some regular parked cars, nothing unusual here, and suddenly a crack appears in the fabric of time. An ass just comes out. You're covered in confetti. You're confused.
I could do like drive-bys on like barbecue parties and stuff like that. Just fart confetti at them and drive off. It'd be amazing.
Well, now we know what your superpower will be. Confetti bomb cannon.
Yeah, out of all of the powers, I feel like the going back 5 minutes I'd take more, but the parking would be a close second.
Very
the
useful.
Teleporting 5 minutes ago, where I was 5 minutes ago. One, I mean, yeah, that sounds fun.
See, the only problem with the teleporting one is like, as someone that forgets why I'm going into a room in the first place, I can only imagine being like teleporting away and be like, I don't remember why I teleported. God damn it! And then just walking back to where I was. Like, do you
I
never
feel
just...
like after enough times of doing it, you know, you'd work that sort of stuff out.
Well, you say this, right? I'm nearly 40, right? I say nearly 40. I'm next year. Blech. But, like, the number of times I still walk into the kitchen and be like, why am I here? Don't know. So I feel like if I teleported somewhere, I'd just be like, I don't know why I've come back to this room.
I've been like that all my life. I don't think I'm gonna get any better either.
Yeah, that's just how I am now.
If I went somewhere with a purpose, knowing that I was gonna go back to where I was in 5 minutes, that'd be great.
Like, you just need to nip to the shop, just done.
Exactly. Yeah. You would have to walk to the shop.
Yeah. Yeah. You just, like, teleport back 5 minutes, you're not in your car. You're just sitting on the road.
Can you do it consecutively, or is there like a 5-minute cooldown?
Yeah, there's like a 5-minute cooldown, so you can, like, get the next 5 minutes.
If there wasn't, you could just keep teleporting back to where you were 5 minutes ago.
I feel like that's a dangerous power where you just keep going.
That would be. It definitely assumes as well that you're not teleporting to that exact same place in physical space because the world's spinning and the solar system's spinning around the galaxy and then the galaxy's floating through space. Like that's the thing with all these teleporting powers is that if you were actually just teleporting back into physical space where you were before, you'd just be in the middle of space 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, let's say it's relative then. So relative to where you were.
Yeah. That's always my problem with teleporting powers in like, oh yeah, you can go teleport back to where you were, or you can teleport to anywhere you've seen, but like, you know, you will just be in space most of the time.
Yeah.
99% of the time you're dead already.
you get one go precisely of this power. Enjoy.
Yeah. I mean, you can use it more than once, but you will be dead in the next 5 minutes after trying to use it. So
yeah.
after the cooldown's over.
Yeah. So, but that was my final question for you, 180. I hope you enjoyed being juiced. And let me just show you something here. I have juiced you, and I feel like I've hit the nail on the head with this one, right? You have been juiced into your own bottle of the full 180.
Oh yeah, let's go.
So thank you for allowing me to juice you and become your own bottle of rum.
That's beautiful. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for having me. It was a lot more fun than I thought I'd be awful, but I think I did okay.
Yeah, no, you were good. You were good. Thank you for joining me. Always a pleasure.
Maybe I'll do it again sometime if you ever have need of me.
Yeah, no, you're always welcome. More the merrier, as they say. And I just want to say thank you very much for coming and being juiced. It has been a pleasure to have you. Yeah. And I apologize again for getting you up at the butt crack of dawn.
Nah, you're fine. What are you doing after this anyway, just out of curiosity?
I'm going to take a little break, and then I'm going to do some Grim Fandango. I'm going to try and finish that, or at least halfway get through it.
Ooh, very nice.
Yes. So being a travel agent to the dead.
If I don't go to sleep, I'll come and hang out anyway in the stream.
I appreciate it, but you should probably go to sleep. I'm sorry for keeping you awake.
No, I went to sleep about 2, so I might just go watch some Invincible and see what happens.
Alrighty. Right. Well,
my mum's she was away for what's it called? For Mother's Day, so I'm going out to dinner tonight with her.
Oh, that's nice. I hope you have something delicious.
I will do, don't you worry. I'll tell you all about it.
Fabulous. I love hearing about food.
Don't we all?
Yes.
Well, I'll run away. I'll leave you to it. And thank you for having me. And you're welcome for having me. And etc. etc.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll
give
a bottle of rum in the mail.
All right, a bottle of rum and a concrete foot on the way just to you.
Excellent. That's everything I ever wanted.
Alright, look, we're going to give you a little shady out of there as well. Right. Thank you again. I'll take a little quick break now. Break a leg.
Break.
Alright, take a little quick break and then come back and be a travel agent to the dead. Right. Have a good rest of your day, 180.
Bye, guys. Bye,
everyone. Bye. Bye. Thank you, bye.